Start reading.
The world you are about to enter is called Elhorn. It is a world of warriors, magic, and machinery. It is also the home of the kingdom of Zebulos. Zebulos is a kingdom with a long history. Its first king was Zebulos. Now it is difficult to sort the ancient legends and myths from the facts. The prevailing belief is that Zebulos was a brave warrior who fought a band of evil would-be invaders who sailed in a powerful evil ship called the Pig Star.
Keep reading.
These invaders would have brought the destruction of Zebulos and his clan. They fought hard, and though the odds were against them, Zebulos would not give up. His courage and conviction provided the leadership necessary to overcome their opponents. After defeating the invaders, Zebulos became the ruler of the peaceful land, and the Pig Star was placed under a magical seal to keep it out of enemy hands. The key to the seal was guarded by Zebulos and his royal family. From generation to generation, the Zebulon family has guarded the key, because the Pig Star had the power to destroy whole... Wow, really is the best of it. The kingdom of Zebulos has always been subject to attack. An elite fighting force was formed, the powerful Rocket Knights. These armed warriors use rocket packs and mystical swords, as well as superb fighting skills to protect and serve the kingdom. The current leader of the Rocket Knights is the brave Sparkster. He emerged as leader when the Rocket Knight Master Mifune Sanjulo was destroyed by a corrupt knight called Axelgear. Betrayed and murdered your father. Sparkster fought Axelgear and banished him from the land, but there are rumors that Axelgear has returned to the kingdom.
Okay, save the next section for a little bit. I'm already at the mid-boss.
I haven't even been able to watch you play the game because I can't even read this.
About the pig tank. The pig tank has invincibility frames the second he takes damage, and he takes 1 damage for any source of attack that you can do to him. What I'm doing right now is not the fastest way to fight him. When he gets to this stage, he doesn't have invincibility frames anymore, so hitting him with your sword will actually be the faster way to kill him when he's bouncing around like that. The projectile is the least damaging thing that you can do. Hitting people with your sword is the most damaging thing you can do, even more damaging than doing your rocket boost attacks.
Huh.
Because it registers a hit for every frame that the sword is connecting. Every frame the sword is connecting, it's registering an extra hit.
Wow.
And since this game moves at 60 frames per second, that's basically 60 hits for every second the sword is on the enemy.
I'm a wavy sea dragon, I'm a wavy sea dragon, I'm a wavy sea... I'm dead.
Anyways, continue reading.
The present. The kingdom has recently come under attack from the nearby Devotindos? Devotindos. Okay.
Oh, I break it up. Devo, and then tin, and then...
DOS is in the computer.
Well, I mean, it could be DOS, but I can't read DOS as anything other than DOS.
Devotindos.
Devotindos. Yes.
Whatever. Empire. Overwhelmed by the robot-led army's attack, the Zebulon forces are nearly wiped out. The Zebulon Empire is on the verge of crumbling. Sparkster feels the presence of Axelgear behind the attack and heads to the castle Zebulon. Sure enough, Axelgear has taken the princess! He plans to use her as a hostage to blackmail the king and get the key to the seal. But he doesn't realize that the princess is actually the only one left who knows the location of the key. Uh-oh. The future!
I can see the future.
There isn't going to be a future if Sparkster doesn't rescue the princess from Axelgear. It is that simple. He must crush the Devotendas army and finally end Axelgear's threat before the key is recovered and the pig star is reactivated. The fate of Zebulos is in your hands. You control Sparkster. Are you hero enough to face the challenge of a lifetime? Are you a bad enough dude to defeat Axelgear? No, wait. Are you a bad enough dude to rescue
the kingdom? and the princess.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so...
He's bored again. He's bored again.
Alright, so start reading about Sparkster, our hero.
Sparkster. Oh, okay. Character descriptions. Okay.
Yes.
Sparkster, a war orphan. He was taken into the house of Mifune Sanjula, a descendant of a long line of rocket knights. There, Sparkster was raised as a rocket knight. 10 years back, his master Mifune was permanently disabled by the Black Knight Axelgear.
By permanently disabled, we mean he was either turned into a vegetable or put in a vegetative state, or he was moited.
Yeah, or paralyzed or something, I don't know. Anyway, Sparkster arrived in the kingdom of Zebulos after searching all over for Axelgear, upon whom he seeks revenge! He poses as a wandering outlaw, but is in fact a strong defender of justice! He also has a careless side to him, and is easily pleased by praise or flattery.
Turn the page.
King Zebulos, a descendant of the royal Zebulos family that has protected the key to the seal from generation to generation. He is loved by the people for his tolerant and fair rule. In his youth, he was buddies with Mifune, Sparkster's teacher, and went on numerous adventures with him. He is a widower whose only child is Princess Sherry. Princess Sherry! She is a very kind and proper daughter, but slightly naive. Because she stands to inherit the key to the seal, she is the target of the attack and kidnapped by Devotendas, the Imperial Army. I don't know why I have trouble with that, nothing else. Anyway. Axelgear, the Black Knight.
Oh my god, Axelgear! Hold off on that for a minute. This robot is only vulnerable after he swings his arms down. Okay, continue reading. I just wanted to mention that because it's something I didn't even know until recently.
The Black Knight. Your arm's off! No, it isn't! The Black Knights are
That would be funny if someone animated that with Sparkster and Axel.
Come at me, you pansy! This is just like jetpacking around.
Yes!
The Black Knights are a band of rocket knights who have gone bad to the bone. Power and greed corrupted them.
As they tend to do.
Axelgear once tried to steal an ancient book that contained the secrets of the Rocket Knights. Turn on Jet Rocket Pack. Go.
There's a lot more to it than just that.
Of course. Let's see. Now Axelgear is the assistant to Emperor Devligus. Devligus?
I call it Devil Gus, or...
There's a I there.
Devligus. I'm pretty sure the intent behind the name is to have devil kind of snuck in there.
Yeah.
Devligus.
As the devil often does, sneak in there. Leader of the Imperial Army. Axel Gear secretly loathes the ugly Dedeligus and is always looking for a chance to overthrow him and take control. So it's like a Darth Vader Emperor sort of deal.
Kinda, yeah.
Axel Gear has one other secret. He is in love with Princess... Okay, I did not know that. I did not know he was in love with Princess Sherry. That's actually interesting. Okay, I didn't know... To be fair, I didn't know most of this, but I especially didn't know that he was in love with Princess Sherry.
I honestly wonder if his name is intentionally a reference to Metal Gear.
Wait, didn't it say... He said, loathes the ugly... Yeah, he's an ugly motherfucker, alright. I agree with...
Just hold off on reading about him and the next guy for a little bit. I love this. He's like, this is wrong. It's like, something about this doesn't feel right. I'm actually taking this the slow way with these because this is just how I've always played this section. You can just rocket boost down the side there and just get through that without getting hit by anything and do this a lot faster. But a speedrunner is not a. I probably could learn to speedrun this game. There's not too many like glitches or whatnot. It's just all movement based and killing things super fast with the sword, knowing like what the damage values are. That's pretty much the speedrun of this game. So this is a game I could speedrun if I felt like it, but I don't know. Speedrunning is something that I prefer to spectate on. It's like I just prefer to watch.
So much pressure when you speedrun.
I just prefer to watch other people speedrun than do it myself. I'm happy being just a lowly Let's Player, if you will.
I will be a lowly Let's Player, thank you.
However, that doesn't mean that I can't every once in a while incorporate speedrunning techniques into a Let's Play from time to time.
This kind of reminds me of the minecart that Sonic gets in the Sonic Game Gear game.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest, when I played this as a kid, I would die a lot when that first instance of spikes, because you'll one-hit die if you hit those when doing this minecarting section. But it wouldn't be my fault. I would play it on my dad's Genesis, and I would press down on the controller, and even though I'm holding down, sometimes he would just get up because the controller was so worn out.
Wow.
By the way, those pigs that were coming at me on the left-hand side, if they run into me, they just die and don't hurt me at all. But if I run into them, then it's different. I tried taking advantage of that during a practice run, but I got hit by their bombs, so I was just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna kill them anyways.
And they're coming from above!
I love doing that. It's honestly the most unsafe and worst way to deal with them. You are invincible when you use your rock attack from everything, and if you use it in midair, when he's like, and flapping his arms, you're still invincible until you land. But you can't control yourself, so...
Chickens!
Chickens!
Chicken? Are you...
No.
So you have a chicken companion now.
Oh,
there he goes.
Want to see the most powerful attack in the whole game? That took longer than it should.
Say goodbye to your gun nose, Mr. Train. No, not my gun nose! Yeah, I'm too cool for school. Check me out.
Let's go, Strats! Let's go!
Oh man, it would be cool if we could change that to Let's Play. This is a Let's Play. He's self-aware! Hey, stop getting handsy! I'm gonna grope you! I'm gonna grope you, Sparkster!
One thing about enemies in this game is that if they're flashing due to you hitting them, then they can't hurt you.
Huh.
So if you hit an enemy that's about to run into you, as long as the enemy is flashing, you'll be fine.
Bouncy balls.
The body of that train does 2 hearts of damage. The balls only do, I think, like 1.5 hearts. So if you have to, get hit by his balls.
Yeah, I'm a cool dude.
This kind of reminds me of like Castlevania, with your character being in whatever pose they were in.
Yeah.
And trying to like actually get Sparkster in the correct pose.
Try next area. Hey, do or do not, bitches.
Anyways, read about the
ugly motherfucker.
Oh, actually, no, wait. I want you to see this. So, have you ever seen your own reflection in lava?
No.
By the way, this is one-hit death lava.
I would assume that would be impossible, actually.
I probably shouldn't be doing this over top of one-hit death lava now, should I? This same reflection graphical trick is also in Castlevania Bloodlines.
Huh.
Some of the talent from this game went to work on that game when this game was done. I only just recently learned about that.
It's weird. We never got like a Rocket Knight collection, or at least on the Virtual Console, and yet they made a new game. So it's not
What
like
just happened?
Could we get a replay on that, please?
Oh, my rocket pack blew. If you hold the charge for too long, that can happen, but it's like a random chance of it happening.
Oh, so it's like tripping in Smash Brothers.
Kinda, yeah. And when it blew, it knocked me off the ledge and into the lava. Because I was taking too long to explain shit.
Right.
Well, there's a 1-up there, so I didn't really lose much of anything other than time.
So yeah, note to self. Be wary of charging your rocket pack when you're... What am I reading now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Emperor Devligus Devotindos. Devotindos?
Devotindos.
Devotinad. Yeah, that's right, Devotindos. Single-handedly, he built the powerful army of the revived Devotindos Empire. Versed in archaeology, he dug up and revived robots from the ruins of the old empire. With his powers of hypnosis, he controls crowds of oppressed neighboring countries and planets. His ultimate goals remain unclear. Captain Flegel.
Wait to read about him, because he appears in the next level.
Hey everyone, remember instruction booklets?
I want someone to mod a Sonic game to put Sparkster in there. With his moveset, no less.
Why not? They've already modded a few other characters.
They put Amy Rose with her Sonic Advance moveset in Sonic 1, 2, and 3.
We honestly, thanks to fans, we could play Sonic games, like the older ones, forever with different characters.
By the way, removing his claw there reduces the overall HP of the mech in its entirety. And while it's actually slower to remove the second claw, but I want to show what happens when you do. So if you remove the second claw, he starts doing that as an attack.
Rings, rings, the rings!
Aqua rings.
But not the kind that we use in Pokemon.
No, those heal you.
Oh, I remember this.
This is like an auto-scroller that kind of almost makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you have to keep up with this thing. And eventually, you'll just get pushed in the lava. But even if you weren't artificially pushed in the lava, Sparkster would have... Well, I guess he could...
Now see, that looks like lava. The other stuff looked weird.
Oh, it was... Well, technically it's magma because it's underground.
Yeah, I don't like that. Stupid distinction. Nothing. You don't call anything else different because of its location, do you?
You call mucus phlegm if it's in the throat.
Oh yeah, that's true.
By the way, you can just walk over it.
You could just walk over it.
It is a Konami game. Even the Turtles game that quote came from is a Konami game.
Yep. I shouldn't have had these bananas today. I don't feel so good. Oh, and I ate that pig too.
The pig is the one controlling the mech, and he's the weak point. You can one-cycle this boss, but it requires, like, purposely getting hurt and kind of standing in a very specific location. I'm just, I can't be bothered.
Bananas.
Also, this is a completely safe spot. There, two-cycled him.
Nice.
I'm not a speedrunner, I'm just a casual motherfucker.
Having casual motherfucking weekends. Not that this is a casual weekend, but we do it! Try the next area!
How am I gonna get to that airship? If only I could fly! Hey, Sparkster, take this cannon! Thanks, King! Wait, where'd you come from? Don't care!
Direct hit!
Stage 4! This is not my favorite Sparkster sprite. I do like his blue gauntlets, which in later games has changed out for fucking white gloves, which is generic as all hell.
Hey, it's that guy.
Yeah, read about him while I play bomb tennis.
It's Captain Fleagle. As the bad boy of the local aristocrats, he became captain of the Empire's great flying battleship, the Big Barone. He is a clumsy oaf who never seems to get things right. Hey, look, he didn't get it right. They didn't get that right either, or that one.
This became a core mechanic in the 2000-some-odd game, which some people have erroneously called a remake. It's like, it's not a remake, it's a sequel. Get it right. Mm-hmm. A remake tries to remake elements of this game.
Yeah, that was a different game.
2, 3, and then the rest will just bounce over my head.
Good to know.
And it's that same exact pattern every time, and you don't even need to attack.
Hey, Axel! Axel Gear, you motherfucker!
I don't know why I don't just bust into the window and save the princess now.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one up. Whee! Why did I do that?
Oh my gosh.
I thought I was gonna hit him!
That sure is an interesting death sound. There you go, got that back.
It's not too much of a time loss to die. Flamethrower, flamethrower, throw me a flame.
Take that.
Really, you just gotta drop these guys on his head.
Aha.
You can just kill him with rocket boosts. I wouldn't recommend it. I was just showing off and I paid the price for it.
These things make me think of Sonic.
Yup. By the way... Oh, damn it.
Ow.
You can actually do that to where they don't fire at all. I just messed up the timing.
Huh.
Also, you spawn in a safe spot when you come into this boss room.
Wow, this thing's ballsy.
Are you done having a tism tantrum?
You know what this thing kind of reminds me of?
What?
The Ganon puppet in Wind Waker.
Also, kind of the way he knocks things from the ceiling also kind of makes me think of that one boss from Order of Ecclesia.
Whoa. Oh yeah, that guy. Well, Fleagle, you're doomed.
When you swing your sword, he will jump over. He actually jumps in response to the projectile, but your sword has an overhead swing, so I'm just manipulating him to jump over.
Oh!
That doesn't usually happen. It's probably because I'm talking while doing shit. But I'm just manipulating him to jump over my head and get hit by my overhead swing. Normally I do that fight without getting hit by him at all, but I'm just gonna blame that on Let's Play shit and move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. I need my foot to hit the mic stand.
Try next area.
Next try area. I love these little cuts. The two Sparks, both the Genesis and Super Nintendo Sparkster games, rarely have these.
Huh.
But it's something they brought back for the fourth Rocket Knight game. And that's right, I call it the fourth Rocket Knight game. It's not a remake. Stop using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
What's the... Okay, so... Rocket Knight Adventures...
And then the two Sparkster games, then Rocket Knight. But, we don't have any official confirmation on whether or not the SNES game is even canon. I like to think that it is, and I like to place it between this game and Rocket Knight Adventures 2, otherwise known as the Genesis Sparkster. And the reason I place it where I do is because your abilities are more in line with the way this game works.
Huh.
So, but with like a new added ability.
Right.
So I like to think of it as like showing the progression of. It lags the game when I throw out my projectile at that guy, but I just like doing that. Like, bye, asshole. And now we play some Gradius. There's a way to quick kill him by just taking advantage of iframes and just getting up in his face and destroying the thingies.
Yes, yes, get him, yeah!
Oh, if you were to put... I would actually like to put Sparkster in Sonic 3 specifically, because that's the game where you have the overhead things that you can hang on. So you could just take advantage of him hanging by his tail.
Yeah. You're always breaking into walls, aren't you?
Well, that's why he wears a helmet in this game. These pigs are one-hit death.
Ah!
There was a one-up here that respawns, so I just took the death intentionally so I can get all my health back. And now I have a race with these one-hit death pigs.
Go, 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 go!
Kind of reminds me of something from Kirby. And now, they're gonna thwompify it. And then they're gonna chase me.
Well, that's horrifying.
And then, I pull a classic Mario, and just,
Yeah, I just killed those people. Bye!
smell the bacon.
Is this? Huh. This makes me think of Castle Crush.
Well, I'm in their castle, and it is trying to crush me.
Pretty sure this came out before Donkey Kong Country 2. Rare.
Yeah, this came out in 93.
Definitely before Donkey Kong Country 2.
By the way, it's actually safer to do diagonal boosts because you can bounce off the wall, like you just saw there. But I don't play this game very safe. I want you to go down, and then to counter the down, and then whee!
Oh.
Damn it. I fooped that one up. But yeah, they give you this new thing to practice on in a completely safe environment.
Classic gameplay. Actually, I'm not gonna call it classic, I'll just call it good gameplay.
Even Dark Souls does that to an extent. They give you, like, one enemy to practice on at the beginning of the game that doesn't attack you, then one that does, like, basic attacks. Then they give you a motherfucking boss and say, good luck! These rainbow spikes will end me in a single hit.
Oh no!
By that point, it becomes basically like hard mode. Because in hard mode, you have no life bar. You just die.
Dang.
I used to not go for that one-up, but I was like, how hard could it be? I think even this game's top speedrunner doesn't like to go for that one-up. Although, I don't blame him, it does take longer.
And there we go.
But he does do an equally risky strategy by diagonal boosting through that. I like how it looks like he jumps out of the way of my sword. He will jump back regardless, but pressing a button makes him do it faster.
How do you like my ball arms? We build all our robots with ball arms!
Larms? Okay, I'm going to make my first save state right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. 5. I hope I made a save state. I can't see the bottom of the screen because of your thing cutting it off. You have to after you hit him you have to hit him 8 times to kill him. After you hit him about 5 times, you have to start baiting out his attacks, and I'm just really bad at that. I'm not very good at this fight. I can beat this fight without save states. I do it all the time. It's just I have to do that whole chase sequence over again. I'm good at getting the extra... I'm good at the chase sequence, I'm just not good at the battle portion.
Oh no!
It didn't make a save state.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the shortcut is not working for some reason. I don't know why. Now watch, I get that. I'm looking to see.
What is it? Okay, perfect. Saving state. Okay, you're good. Ah! There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Five.
Rocket Knight.
And I really need to concentrate. 6. Oh, so.
Yeah, there you go. Just like you say, you didn't have to load the state.
You met the kitten yet?
Yes, I've met the kitten several times. I have met the kitten.
Now they're both in there.
Now they've both invaded.
Yes.
Those two like to wrestle, so.
That's just what I need. I cut.
No one invited you.
Get out. There. Oh well. Anyway, princess!
Give me your magic power that I may fly through space!
We must take on the pig star!
Stage 6. I like... It's like he's biting his lip.
Now you're in space!
My headcanon is that he can only survive because of the spell the princess cast.
Oh, okay.
Because you will see pigs in space and they will actually be in spacesuits.
Pigs in space!
Possums in outer space, protecting the freedom of the possum race. Well, yes.
Sparkster, the odds of surviving it!
You know, all I have to do is redirect all the asteroids, and not a problem.
Yeah, that's something the Millennium Falcon can't do.
Also, I'm a lot smaller than the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
If you hit an asteroid, you get apples. If you hit a robot head, you get robot heads.
Robot heads.
This thing's shield looks like it's putting up like a security blanket.
Go, blanket!
And I killed him.
Dang, that was a big explosion.
Damn it. More robot pig heads.
Dang it. Sparkster's just like, personal space! Personal space!
See? They're in spacesuits. Even Axel's in a spacesuit. He's also got a giant fuck-off laser.
Damn, that looks like something from Marvel vs. Capcom.
Reminds me of one of the weapons in Ranger X, actually.
Oh, you know what? I might be thinking of the Cable's weapon.
Oh, yes, apples. Apples.
Oh gosh, my eyes!
I need you to make a save I would make a save state myself if the hotkeys were working.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
Actually, no, I don't need a save state for this part of the boss fight yet, because this is where I come back to if I die. I'm gonna need a save state when he reaches a certain form, though. This is like one of the longest boss fights in the game.
Can we just
Don't ask how helicopter propellers propel a ship through space.
Can we just get a tally for how many times pigs were bad guys in video games? Because I think it's a lot.
Yeah, and then Beyond Good and Evil subverted our expectations by making the pig one of the good guys. Remember, hitting things directly with your sword deals more damage. Also remember, your sword has an overhead arc. But in case you don't get rid of the mouth in time, he can open his mouth and fire projectiles. He can also try to ram you. And what he'll do here is he'll form two beams and try to reattach himself. The beams won't hurt you, though.
Hey buddy, your back end is gone. Well, fuck. Good thing I've got these robot limbs.
Okay, make a save state, but I also want to point something out that's kind of funny.
Save state.
Okay, so you see that area between his legs with the ball coming out?
Yeah.
Well, that's his weak point.
Oh, come on.
But I can't hit it yet.
Kick him in the balls!
Well, I slash him in the balls, but... Gotta bait out that laser because it tries to... See, now the thing he's juggling is what used to be between his legs.
Oh.
And then you hit him, and he's like, "Oh gosh, why?
Why?
Why would you hit me there, you bastard?"
Why would you slash me in the dick? You bastard!
Well, why are you juggling your dick in front of my face? Oh gosh.
Gosh, you hit me. You hit my cock again, you damn bastard.
You hit me in the dick ball. Why would you hit me in the dick ball?
It's time to juggle my way. Oh no, you did it again! Why would you do that?
And if you couldn't tell, this corner is a safe space. A safe space from real harm, not from naughty words.
And I'm gonna. Oh no! I couldn't take the testicular pain anymore.
I couldn't take the testicular torture.
Yeah. I slashed a guy in the balls.
I cut off that pig sausage.
Try the next area. What if those were question marks instead of exclamation points? Try the next area?
You know, the funny thing about English is that it's not so much the words that, well, it is, but I feel like changing the punctuation changes the meaning of words more than changing the actual words themselves.
Is that the main dude?
Kind of. You can only hurt him with rocket boost attacks. If you get too far away, he will try to jump over to where you are. I used to think that he changed positions based on you hitting him, but no, it's based on your position. It's just when you rocket boost, you recoil.
It's time to forge form blazing sword, bastard!
He's trying to trap me with the schlongadonga.
What? A boss with ball limbs? Haven't seen that in this game before, except always.
Don't have to deal with you. Do have to deal with you, however. 3 projectiles or 2 boost attacks will take him out. Ow.
Oh! Ah!
Okay. That's not how that room usually goes for me.
Huh. Wow, you got a lot of rest.
Yeah, that's all the extra lives I've been picking up, both through just picking them up and... I want you to make a save state.
Okay. Boo boo boo, save the state.
Because I want to demonstrate something. Actually, do it now.
Save the state.
I do it myself, but for whatever reason, hotkeys aren't working. I don't know why.
Weird. Who could it be? It's you!
So this is how I normally fight him. Your projectiles will destroy his, and then I just kind of like move out of the way.
Damn you, Rocket Knight! Getting in the way of me and Princess Sherry. Dude, she's not into you.
Why didn't he call him Sparkster instead of Rocket Knight?
Oh yeah.
Rocket Knight is what he is.
Sparkster.
Sparkit.
Sparkit.
So
Curse you, Sparkit Knight!
No, wait. What if Sparkit is Sparkster's daughter?
Nice.
Like he has a daughter and she grows up to be a Rocket Knight. Okay, load that. I just beat his first form, so that's how I normally fight him.
Okay, loading state. This is working.
Yes. You can just get him in this loop.
Wow.
Face me, you coward! Ow, not like that! Face me! Ow! If you're ever playing on hard mode, kids, where you can't afford to take a single hit from anything lest it kill you. Make another state. Sometimes I can get it so that, like, that bottom one won't hit me, and the top one will just run into my blade beam if I'm positioned here.
Ah. Whoa.
I like to use these as a way of lining up my shots as a visual cue. There you go. That's beating Axel without taking a hit.
There you go.
I'm a little bit better at that on actual hardware, for some reason. Speedrunners like to call this the Hell Room because this is very hard to get through very quickly without taking too much damage.
Dang, this game's finale just keeps going.
Okay. And now, we have a new gimmick. Low gravity room.
Dang. I'm really curious where this is going. Let's see, you beat the big pig guy, you beat...
Oh, I didn't actually beat the big pig guy.
Oh, that was just a fake version of him.
That was a robot. By the way, in this room only, because of the gravity, you can chain rocket boosts. Normally you wouldn't be able to do that, because by the time it takes you to, charge up, you've already fallen. I downloaded my brain into this ball. And now I'm going to bounce around while I put out my rod that you can hit. My big control rod.
Cause you've never tried to defeat an enemy with a phallic-like weakness before.
I did that on my way here.
No!
Okay, once he's done with his lightning lasers, just get over to this corner.
Wow, he's kind of failing with that ring attack.
Jump and orbit the ball. Orbit the ball. If he uses the lasers, they'll try to go for where you were rather than where you were going to be. So orbit jumping him kind of baits out those and gets his weak point into an area that you can manage.
Nice. Where are you going? Big O, dear.
He's just gotten a lot more predictable now, as you will see.
Wow, he is.
And now he's gotten really predictable. That will always come up on the opposite end of where you are, so like if I'm over here, it'll appear there. And he just does this pattern.
Down he goes.
And he's gonna take his sweet ass time to blow up. Let's go! My sentiments exactly.
I don't know why I take my helmet off to say that, but I do, so let's go! I guess I just like showing off my wicked cool hair.
That's why they removed his helmet for the other games.
Because you like showing off his wicked cool hair.
By the way, if you were playing on children mode, that's where this would end. But this is easy mode, not children mode. Children mode should be called easy, easy mode should be called normal, normal mode should be called hard, and hard should be called you die. I cannot attack. I can only dodge. He's not really that threatening in this mode. He's a big threat in hard mode where everything kills you in one hit, though.
Yeah.
So it's important to know how to dodge his attacks. When he stops, wait for him to start moving before you move, otherwise he can start to track onto where you're going. Ah, I will get you now, Sparkster. So, how did you account for the atmospheric re-entry? The what? You know, the atmospheric re-entry. I might have not accounted for this! I like the way the planet looks. You can see the mountains and everything coming up. Poof!
Parachute.
It's a parapoofa.
I mean, technically he could have just gotten out and flown to safety. Like that.
I guess he flew back to the pig capital, picked up the princess, and then flew back here.
Nice crying sound effect.
I think they're talking, not crying. It's like, oh, princess, you're safe. Oh, father. And Sparks is just like, bye.
And thus the day is saved, thanks to Sparkster.
The Rocket Knight Possum.
Whoa, nice clouds.
Staff.
I'm looking at the staff. I've already killed balls and rods. Watch out, staff.
Planning. But Ben I cannot pronounce that. Direct and design. Character design. Tact. Design. Shuru Saton? Main program. Kenji. I cannot.
Super program.
Koji Kamata. Ultra program.
Dang. Mega beefy program.
Music composed. Masanori. Oh, I can't. I cannot read most of those names. I think one of the names under the music program is like the person that does a lot of the Castlevania soundtracks now.
Tappy. It's Tappy.
Package design. Yoshi.
We should make him look mad in America. That's package design.
A Madrica. A Madrica! Mad, yeah!
Special thanks to Dangantaisyo
And all Konami staff.
Konami, they used to make good games.
Oh, I just want to read this one excerpt from the back of the box. There's just this one part. You are the Thrustmeister controlling Sparkster's jetpack and his assault sword.
Thrustmeister?
Look,
you are the Thrustmeister. Who says that? It's like you should show Princess Sherry your Thrustmeister.
I'm Mr. Thrustmeister.
Congratulations!
Try normal mode.
Why is this game wants you to try everything? Try everything.
And if you beat it on normal mode, it says try hard mode. And if you beat it on hard mode, it says you're the strongest or something like that.
Well, at least it doesn't say try something. Try, I don't know, there's nothing left.
Try another game, bye.
Yeah.
Oh, and this game actually restarts when you press start.
That's cool. I never like games that just leave you on a screen and want you to restart the system. That's just weird.
Yeah. Anyways, bye.
Bye.